Howdy folks, Mr. Macy here. Happy Wednesday. I hope this finds you well. Hey, looking back at last week, looking at the sleep session and healthy rest, I hope you found that helpful. I just, the more I learn about it, the more important I realize sleep is. And I think, especially for teenagers, you guys are busy. You have school, you have social stuff, you have sports, activities, whatever. And it's a lot to manage, and keeping the importance of sleep in mind is just it's crucial to your overall well-being and just your performance and all of those other things. So rolling forward, we are looking at this week Unit 1, Session 4. Flying through. We're just about through with January already. So let's check out the details. You land on the updates page. Guys, please be sure, as always, read for any new updates every time you log in. From there, go to Materials. You will then navigate to the current content. And guys, I'm telling you, you need to follow this process instead of just using these links over here. I'm sure you're finding if you just use the links to the assignments, you'll get to the page where the assignment is due, but you won't see any information about the assignment itself. So it's important to take this path. Access your course, or just go right to the unit. From there, boom, here we are, Unit 1, Mental and Social Health. And this week through February 4th, we are looking at Session 4, and we're looking at stress. Guys, another important piece, as with sleep, stress is something that can affect our lives and our outlook and a lot of things kind of beyond just whatever it is that we're feeling stressed about. And I think it's an important thing to learn about and understand. Here you see recommended weekly timeline. Make sure you check this out, guys. My advice, just do a little bit each day and it'll all come together. If you save it all for one time, it's probably going to be a lot to do, but if you do a little bit each day, it spreads out nicely. So stress, as you know, guys, start on the top page, open that page, and just go page by page. You can see objectives. We're looking at good stress versus bad stress, GAS, physiological response, coping mechanisms, maladaptive coping mechanisms, and ways to manage your stress. Guys, I think thinking about ways to manage your stress, that's a useful thing to do. We all have some degree of stress in our lives from, various things, and that stress can go up and down. But knowing how to manage it and how to be intentional about managing it is really important. I know, for me personally, exercise is the main way that I manage stress. It's a huge release for me, and something that I can go out for a run and I start out being stressed about work or parenting or whatever it is, and I come back from running for an hour or a couple hours or whatever, and I feel like a different person. So for me personally, that exercise is big for managing stress, and I think it's worth learning about some ways to do that. From here, use the next button to go page by page. Make sure you read everything on each page. Make sure you watch the videos on each page. Okay, we're going through the session in this fashion, and it's important that you do that so that you get to every slide. If we go back to the parent folder, you can see here assignments for the week. There's a stress assignment. Okay, pretty straightforward. Assignment is here, submitted here. We've got a discussion, and then for the high school class, there is a session test and a test over the unit. Guys, that unit test is more of a comprehensive test, so it's going to take a bit of preparation. And then for the middle school session, you just have the unit test. So guys, there you have it. Unit 1, Session 4, due on February 4th. As always, guys, just reach out to me and let me know how I can help you.